I shall not discuss whether our India is a welfare state or not. I have said already in the positive, and India has actually adopted the ideal of welfare state and is fully committed to its realization. And this is clearly shown by the Constitution. The fundamental rights contained in Part 3 of the Constitution, which includes the prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, etc. And the state actually there are seats in every state, and in the parliament seats are reserved for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, and also several posts are reserved in government jobs. Seats are reserved in education institutions, and as I have told also in Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha. The state actually ensures justice and socio-economic development by all people. The state ensures effective delivery of services, access to food, health, education to all people. The state ensures development of public works like roads, bridges, water, electricity, etc. So, primarily, the aims and objectives of a welfare state have been clearly enshrined in the directive principles of state policy. That is the Part 4 of the Indian Constitution. These directives emphasize that goal of the Indian polity is a welfare state, where state has a positive duty to ensure to its citizen social and economic justice and dignity, very important, dignity to the individual. The Right to Education Act, Article 6(14), it is written that education to be provided free in all government and government aided schools. Special scholarships are provided to socially and economically weaker sections of the society. There are reservations for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and for other backward classes and also minorities. Untouchability is banned. Which article abolishes untouchability? and punishable by law. Do you know that? I am sure you know that. Article 17 abolishes untouchability. And certain welfare measures I will say very in brief. It has abolished zamindari system and introduced the land reform program to do away the old federal structure of rural India. It has abolished zamindari system. Then we have so much of welfare schemes for the security of our daughters, like Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao. Then we have Swachh Bharat Abhijan. We have Jan Dhan Yojana and skill. We have so many things which are based on the principles of equality of opportunity and equitable distribution of wealth. We have a planning commission. We had a planning commission before. Now we don't have the planning commission. Now we have Niti Aayog, and in place of planning commission. And this Niti Aayog takes immense social security measures. It adopts many policies taking into account the social security measures. And they plan for the not only for the whole of the citizens of India, but also for the underprivileged section of the people. The increasing capacity of the public exchequer bears the burden, welfare burdens. So let us discuss some other things, like the Article 39 says that, Article 39 of the Indian Constitution says that the citizens, men and women equally, have the right to an adequate means of livelihood. There is equal pay for equal work for both men and women. And health and struggle of workers, the health and strength of workers, not struggle of workers, the health and strength of workers, men and women, and tender age of children are not abused to be seen, and that citizens are not forced by economic necessity to enter a vocation unsuited by their age or strength. It has provided for rest and leisure, the Article 43. It has given the right to public assistance in case of unemployment and old age or sickness. And Article 42 guarantees that. Right to education, Article 41. Right to maternity leave, 42. Then right to compulsory free education of children, Article 45. So, our Article 38 states that the state shall strive to promote the welfare of the people, the right to live with human dignity enshrined in Article 21 derives its life breath from the directive principles of the state policy. So these are some of the measures of the welfare state, and India as a welfare state has adopted many policies. Policies are innumerable, schemes are innumerable. It is not possible to include each and everything here, but we have mainly included some very important social security schemes, they have abolished child labor by act. So these are some of the social security measures provided by India as a welfare state. That means Indian national government has taken certain responsibilities to guarantee social and economic well-being of its citizens as a whole. So this is in nutshell about the concept of a welfare state and whether our India is a welfare state or not. I think this is more than enough for you, and you are free to discuss some books, and if possible, in your WhatsApp group, I'll send you the notes. I gave you a part of the note, but not in details. But if possible, in the next class, I'll definitely send you the note so that for the rest of the period after our discussion, you can copy down the note. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.